Hello everyone, welcome to Geospatial World. Today we have with us Mr. Eric DesRoche, who's the Director of Infrastructure Business Strategy and AEC Design at Autodesk. Mr. Eric, how do you see the adoption of digital twin technology advancing standards of safety and resilience in critical infrastructure?
Well, we all understand that we're going through a digital transformation across the AEC industry, and at Autodesk, we believe that is being fueled by the BIM process. And the BIM process enables us to safely hand over the information across the life cycle and to the various stakeholders involved. And when you deploy the BIM process, the deliverable or the outcome of that is the digital twin. And of course, the digital twin on our AEC asset projects is not a static representation of the real world. It's constantly changing as the asset is built or during the maintenance cycle and so forth. So because you always are up to date with a true representation of your asset, it helps in the planning and the monitoring of the safety and utilization of the asset.
So, what are the major challenges the infrastructure industry faces in balancing safety, sustainability, and resilience, and where can digital tools have the biggest impact?
I think one of the, I don't know if it's a challenge, but more of an opportunity is that a lot of this digital technology has grown up in the planning and the design phase of our projects. Now we have an opportunity to move all of that rich information to the field for construction. And with that information and all of the supporting technologies, safety on the job site, for example, can be better monitored. You're ensuring the quality of the asset every step of the way, which means at the end, when you hand the project over to the owner, you know that it's been built to specifications. It will meet the or adhere to the standards of the country or the project. And because of that, you have a more resilient and safe asset to utilize.
As they say, every challenge gets its opportunity.
Yes, indeed.
So, what's the importance of open data standards and interoperability in building resilient infrastructure ecosystems?
Oh goodness, we have so much demand for not only building new infrastructure, but renovating and retrofitting the existing assets we have today. And that demand requires that we drive as much efficiency into the process as possible, because around the globe, organizations are struggling to find the workforce of skilled labor to do this work. So simply put, to meet the demands that we see across AEC requires a team effort. And that team effort means that companies need to be able to share their data in open environments so that the different stakeholders along the project have the freedom to use the tools that they're familiar with. So I think one of the biggest changes over the last 5 years across AEC is open ecosystems, putting your information in a common data environment, which is a federated data environment that will speak to other CDEs, and ensuring that you have connected workflows and interoperability between products.
That's a great answer, Eric. And what role do partnerships and collaborations with startups, government, and academia play in Autodesk's approach to digital infrastructure?
Well, the world of academia is important as a starting point, because we want the architects and the engineers that are going to school today to get their degrees to be coming out familiar with BIM, familiar with all of these tools that are used to create digital twins. And if they're familiar with these products, they can enter the workforce ready to take on these challenges and be highly productive. I think a lot of companies are also willing to train on the job if need be, but certainly the institutions and academia play a very important partnership in the AEC ecosystem. And then it comes to back to the previous question of how can we ensure that data designed or created in one authoring tool can be used by others downstream. Gets back to exchange formats, things like IFC as a standard for exchanging information is gaining a lot of traction. And there's a lot of different data exchange initiatives happening across the AEC companies as well. So in a nutshell, I would say we have a a very rich ecosystem of players, starting from academia across all the professional institutions, engineering service professionals, construction service professional companies. The owners play a critical part in this themselves. And all of the tools that we love to use have to work with the other tools.
And lastly, Eric, how has your experience been here at AEC Forum 2025?
We're very pleased. I think it's an excellent opportunity for the community in India to keep abreast of what's going on in the AEC industry. Things are very fast paced today, especially with the advent of AI and how that's driving more efficiency into our process. And I think the AEC Forum is a great collection of stakeholders across the owner community, the government entities making a lot of the decisions around BIM and digital twin, and then a lot of the users of technology, and of course companies like ours that supply the tools. So well done to the team. I think it's a great venue and a great event, and I would love to see it grow and strengthen year over year here for India.